Alright, y'all, I'm gonna tap and see what's going on today within the energy. I'm gonna clear some the energy with my sound bowl. So, just forewarning. Yeah, we're gonna see what kind of craziness wants to come out today before I have to get on with my day. So I'm not gonna be here for too long. At least I'm gonna try not to be. So, let's get some messages. I'm seeing 303. Okay. Any messages for the collective? We got throat infection. Somebody could be from Senegal. Somebody has a throat, something about their throat. What is that? We got crime of passion with Demeter coming out. Wow. And a nurse. Bro, here we go. I see things differently now behind the nurse. So crime of passion with Demeter is about the body. Okay. Body as a vessel. Lady plants. Daughter menstruation. Childbearing nurturance. So somebody, a nurse, did something here to a child. They could be a pediatric nurse. Okay. Or you could be a pediatric nurse. There could be something here about abortion or miscarriages, trigger warning. Sunrise here, reality. So somebody here is coming to the reality, possibly that they can't, yesterday, that they can't, carry a child to term. This could be somebody here who is very tyrannical towards this person. Oof, gosh. Something happened. Okay, this is definitely giving DV, so trigger warning to anybody about this message. Give me one more. We have cousin. This could be your cousin. This cousin who's a nurse of yours could be experiencing some kind of DV. Okay. This person, this cousin could be, they could have some kind of topical skin condition. Yeah, there's something about their skin or tooth that is being infected or something like that. Okay, let's move on to... So we got a cousin here who's experiencing some kind of crime or passion, or helping a mother who's experiencing some kind of crime or passion. We have stubborn, insensitive, always by the book, judgmental, shift in balance. All right, let's see. What is crime of passion about? Crime of passion. Crime of passion is something here that's done in the heat and the moment. So you could be helping people who are experiencing this, like battered women, etc. What else? Nothing wants to come out for crime of passion. Okay. This one's to fall on the ground. Growth in the reverse. This is the process of deep transformation at a cellular level. So somebody here hasn't grown. Okay, that's why they're reacting this way. Yeah. The crow, Blackfeet warrior could be significant. Hold on to what is good, even if it's a handful of earth. Hold on to what you believe, even if it's a tree. Hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Hold on to your life, even if it's easier to let go. Hold on to my hand, even if someday I'll be gone away from you. Crime of passion. Clarify Demeter. Clarify Demeter. Guys, what the hell is this? Entrepreneur, self-made. So you could be an entrepreneur, self-made. Somebody could be trying to study your birth chart. Binaural beats could be significant while you're sleeping, okay? Because somebody here, they want to shift the blame. I feel like you could be getting some, if you're the nurse or somebody who is connected to this cousin, you could be getting some kind of astral, you could be picking up something on the astral here. This person is very judgmental, or whoever this cousin is dealing with is very judgmental person. So whatever you're doing, it's shining. You shine so bright because You know your worth, right? You're cooking up something good from love. Be proud of yourself. Give me one card for Demeter. Give me one card for Demeter, please. Expectations. I felt disappointed and anger because my expectations were not met. So this is how somebody is coming towards this feminine energy. Somebody could be a dominatrix. This person could have tried to placate this person, but it's useless. See it through. Stop trying to skip the struggle. The struggle is part of the divine plan. I feel like this person could have felt like they were meant to experience this. Persephone can be significant. Yeah. Or the mother. Okay, Demeter is the mother of Persephone. So somebody here could be fighting for their kids, okay, in some kind of way. Fighting for custody for other kids or something like that. Within 3 to 7 months, somebody's holding a grudge. It could have been 3 months ago, 7 months ago, or within 3 to 7 months this could be happening. Somebody is making their bed, now they have to lie in it. This nurse. Clarify the nurse with that. Clarify the nurse. Worries about their social status. This person's inflexible, okay? But they're too selfless. Does what is socially acceptable. So somebody is holding a grudge, or this nurse is holding a grudge. Cousins. Clarify cousins. Clarify cousins, please. Yeah, something about a closed mouth doesn't get fed. This person does what is socially acceptable. You could be the empath, you know, this chameleon type energy, this transformative energy, that where you understand through destructive situations. And you could also be very cultured, okay? There are other cousins of yours who are obsessed with this. Toxically obsessed, okay? Possessed. They want to disrupt some kind of natural flow of yours, okay? Of transformation, of being this chameleon. Inspiration. Yeah, somebody could be sending out some kind of watchdog. Alright, let's see. We'll get this deck first. And then clarify the crime of passion. Why is that out here? 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're not sorry, okay? I feel like they're going to say that it was a karma passion, right? That they didn't know what they were doing. They were so angry or something here like that. Possibly because somebody, I don't know, didn't have a baby. They terminated a baby or something like that. Yeah, the World, the King of Swords. But they're going to be seen exactly for who they are. Page of Cups in reverse, which is somebody here who is a trickster, a liar, will say anything to get what they want. What else with crime of passion? Anything else? Okay. The 9 of Pentacles. Death. Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person's going to act like I temporarily went insane. With the Emperor out here and the Page of Swords. You see that face? Like, 10 of Wands, they're possibly going to try to, I'm hearing hit the road, Jet, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. There could be another energy that this Emperor is entertaining. All right, so it's becoming very burdensome because there's this Queen of Wands Two of Cups, excuse me, that wants this person, this Empress energy. This could be why. I mean, we see it all the time on like Dateline and shit like that, like husbands, you know, slaying their original family to go with another woman who maybe doesn't have kids or something like that, or who wants kids. Okay, so because we have Death here, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody could literally be trying to get some kind of like life insurance, some kind of claim. Okay. What is Demeter? And I'm pretty sure Persephone, which is Demeter's daughter, was stolen from her or something like that. She was like banished to stay in hell with Hades or whatever for most of the year. King of Cups. Queen of Spheres. This person could have acted like they were the King of Cups tier to this Queen of Spheres, this Queen of Pentacles, who this person, the motherly energy could have definitely been the more nurturing, stable character, okay, in the relationship. Yeah, there she is, still at the bottom of the deck. So the Sun, yeah, the Fool, the Magician, wow, Ten of Swords, again. This person feels very betrayed, like, whatever they were trying to ascend to, move towards, it was a useless endeavor, okay? They really wanted to stick it out, to see it through, whatever the struggle was. I feel like this person could have been dealing with the struggle for a long time. Who's the King of Cups? Why? Why the King of Cups here for Demeter? This could be same sex as well, you know? Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, so this King of Cups is the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here in the King of Cups under Demeter? So they were trying to literally silence this woman or this person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Magician as the deck cut. With the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was very inflexible. Okay, they felt like... What did they feel like? They thought they could dominate this person somehow. Why? Yeah, the Six of Wands and the Temperance. They thought that they had a full supply of something here. The Queen of Cups now in reverse. I mean, no. But it kind of looks like the Queen of Cups is like, there's all these like energy lines like connected to her. This person could have felt like, yeah, Ace of Cups behind it with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Spheres. This person could have felt like they had this person bound here in some kind of way. I don't know if you can see those energetic ties here to the Queen of Cups, but with the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then the Ten of Spheres, wow, with the Sun in the reverse, this person could have had a son with this person, and they could have felt like it karmically somehow bound this person to some kind of dimension where they would be restricted, possibly spiritually. I don't know. This person thought that they had some kind of energetic upper hand on this feminine energy. Like I said, like how Persephone was banished to hell to stay there for most of the year except for spring. Like, I believe that's how Demeter was able to birth her again, was through the spring energy. So there's something like that going on here. Why is that coming through? Or what was this Emperor's intention? Three of Cups. The Star. Three of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay, it was to... They were trying to live a double life is really what I'm getting. This Emperor. Clarify the Nurse. This person could have been 3 to 7 months pregnant. Okay. When the baby was terminated or something of that sort happened. A miscarriage, something like that. What is the Nurse? Clarify the Nurse, please. So this person was worried about their social status if they did this, okay? If they got a termination or something here happened to the baby. Yeah, Ten of Wands and the Hanged One. Yeah, Ten of Wands. This person could have went under the cover of night. Yeah, the Magician. Or somewhere very far here to get this done. Ten of Wands. It's definitely a toll on the body. What is the Nurse? Clarify the Nurse. This person could have been in the bed for a couple days. The Fool. Yeah, they took this risk. They did it. Lovers. Yeah, it was their choice. So Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom of the deck. But the thing about this is that what else? Hold on. Clarify the Fool. Three of Pentacles. This could have been... Why is the grudge here, though? Somebody was worried about doing something socially acceptable. Oh, Three Swords. So somebody here could be kind of sad or in regret for having a child with this person or having a son, specifically. What is the Three Swords and Three of Pentacles? They're worried that their son is going to grow up to be just like this person, is what I'm getting. Four of Swords in reverse. The star at the bottom of the deck. This is something that this person, like, is plagued with. They can't, like, stop thinking about it. Clarify cousins. Clarify cousins, please. Clarify cousins. Six of Swords. So you moved away. There's a lot of energies here that want you to move in their direction. But you're juggling, you're doing a lot of things, okay? You could be an entrepreneur. We have the Eight of Spheres here. I'm hearing, what is that? Queen of Swords. They're like, what a, something we weave. Something about the stories that we weave. Okay? Six of Swords. What is the cousins? 1717 on the timer. Clarify the cousins. Obsession. They're obsessed. The Nine of Wands. They're obsessed here with obscuring some kind of protection or obscuring themselves from this crime of passion or in getting away with it. Something about that. But they know that you're... Ooh, this person's worried about you picking up on this because you're an empath. The Hanged One. Ace of Wands. So they're trying to figure out how they're going to get away with it. Get away with what? Six of Swords. Two of Swords. Yeah, they're still trying to figure out. They're still trying to plan something. Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Ace of Cups. And the Moon. They're hoping to do something here under the next full moon. What are they planning to do? Let's get another deck. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They could be trying to play as if they're in a happy family. Okay. Let's see. What are they trying to do? Two of Swords. There is definitely fighting in this relationship. I don't know, household, whatever. What are they trying to do? Two of Swords. What are they trying to do, please? What are they trying to do? The Emperor in reverse. They're trying to use their force here for something. They know here that you know, okay, what they're doing. Devotion. Because you're devoted to your spiritual path. Okay. I feel like you get free. Something about Sagittarius energy could be significant. November. Okay, so it could be happening around like Thanksgiving or some kind of holiday. November could be significant. What else? What are they trying to do? The King of Cups coming out again. Page of Wands. They're trying to act very optimistic, alright? Portraying something is very happy. Okay, I feel like they've been doing this for a while, but something here is going to happen. They're planning something. What are they planning? What are they planning? The Emperor coming out again. They're hoping something that they force is, oh, this person could be a law enforcement. They're hoping to enforce something or say that they can't make something. They're being really fickle here. Okay. Something is going to trigger this person. Sacrifice. Enslaved relationship. Okay. So somebody here, this King of Swords coming out again. Somebody here has somebody in a enslaved relationship. Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let me get the Crime of Passion. Clarify the Crime of Passion here with the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody here really wants to make it seem like they're happy, and then something here just happened randomly, accidentally, and then they'll be single or something like that and able to go about their business. What is the crime of passion, please? Crime of passion, please. 232. Yeah, I don't know. Something here about this kid and this mother and this emperor coming out. This Queen of Pentacles, a child, possibly a son, and an emperor. This son is looking directly at this mother. So they're trying to say that the son harmed the mother, and they had nothing to do with it. They didn't know anything about it. This emperor, they're trying to say, I didn't see anything. I don't know. It was a crime of passion. I was out of town. The Chariot in reverse. But it's a lie. What is the Page of Wands? The Temperance. Sagittarius energy is really strong. Taurus as well. I was going to sing, you know, it's interesting. I was going to sing Dead Girl Walking at the beginning of this stream. All right. Is there anything else that I can get out of this? Clarify the nurse before we go. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person does some kind of housework or nurse work, okay? It takes a huge mental toll. But this person needs to let go of some kind of old conditions of doing what is acceptable or socially acceptable. Okay, this is how they got into this. It wasn't practical, but I feel like at one point maybe they thought it was. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this nurse could also see that it's impractical here to increase the family, okay? Maybe they have 3 kids already, all right? Or something like that. They don't want any more kids. Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus energy. Give me some for cousins. Marriage. Yeah, these cousins act like they're poised. Marriage, success, and everything, okay, that they do. But I feel like you moved away from these energies. Libra. What else? Cousins. Strength, yeah. Your morals are different than these people. What else? Let me one more for cousins. I'm not going to take it. It's all on the ground. What else for cousins? Justice. Capricorn energy, Libra. All right. Yeah, I don't know. You know something here. You know what's fair and what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with, okay? I feel like one of these cousins is envious of you or jealous of you, and the other one is just does what is socially acceptable, but they actually want your assistance or something like that. All right, let's get some of these. Let's clarify. Let me take these away. All right, let's see. Clarify crime and passion. Clarify the crime of passion. Crime of passion, please. Important, yes. There is something here important about this energy. It's a karmic lesson. A karmic lesson about what? We have pain. Oof. There's going to be lawyers and stuff involved. People are going to be doing toxicology, all that kind of stuff to see if this person was under the influence or anything like that. Okay? Somebody is guilty, though, of this. So, yes, whoever it is, they're guilty of it. Clarify Demeter, please. Give me a card for Demeter. Obstacle. There could be some kind of delays here in this pregnancy. Okay? Somebody here could have, you know, had a delayed menstrual cycle and they knew that they were pregnant. Okay? There was some kind of news. All right? And I feel like this ex-partner or soon-to-be ex-partner of this person knew or knows now that this person could have, you know, terminated something like a pregnancy, but said it was a cold or said it was some kind of other procedure, right? They kept it a secret. We have secrets at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and traveled here to get this done, possibly with family or something like that. They could have said they were going on a vacation, a family vacation or something like that, but they were really getting something here terminated. We have nurse. What is nurse about? Clarify nurse. Career. So this is definitely somebody here's career. They were sneaky about this. Okay, we have warning and deception. Pain. Warning, deception, and pain. Geez, stress. Oh my gosh. So, and then health behind the gentleman. So there's something here about this gentleman mentally or their mental health. Okay, it could be their mental health. Okay, because of something about the stability here. They're possibly in debt. Okay, so there's a lot of guilt and pain here. This person's maybe drinks too much. Okay, there's some kind of problem here. They could be getting into some kind of accidents, etc. Maybe they're on some kind of warning, okay, with their career or something like that. What is career with the fox here and the nurse? But there was definitely some kind of sneaky medical things that were being done. Okay, somebody could have gotten a second opinion about something, but somebody definitely works as a nurse. Okay, we have public coming out. Somebody could be what else? What about public? Why is that here? There could be a lot of people who know about this situation but don't talk on it or speak on it. Because my throat chakra just got like weird. What else? Here with nurse. Thank you. Luck. Interesting. So somebody here is hoping that they can get some kind of separation. Yeah, this female, they're stressed about it though. Because their ex-partner is very deceitful or manipulative, okay? They could be concerned about this partner's mental health. Clarify cousins, please. Clarify cousins, please. And then we have luck in reverse. Stress at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is doing something risky. Yeah, they're saying something risky. Okay, they're sending an email, a document, or something like that. Yeah, but there's somebody here around this ex-partner or this partner of this cousin or whoever who could be a doctor as well, or could be lying about having a child with this person. Okay, I don't know. So it's like this masculine is stressed because maybe two people that they were dealing with are pregnant. What is the message? What is the message? What is the message, please? Secret. It's a secret. There's something about change. We have the stork here, but that's about baby, pregnancy, adoption. Okay. There's some kind of news. Yeah, literally. Change, news, and then the sitter. Decision. Somebody here went on a road trip here and made this decision in secret. There's some kind of documents, though, about it. Somebody, and they took that risk. Interesting. This is crazy how it's coming out. What else do I want to get? Close out this reading. We'll get this over here. I don't think I got this the other day, so we'll use this. What is that? Oh. Ching. Alright. Anything else here with this energy? Just like in general? Before we leave? We have kept in the dark secrets. Again. There could have been a secret affair. It says secret affair kept in the dark. Somebody who's kept in the dark here about this secret affair. And I feel like this person got like 2 people pregnant. Yeah, abuser. We have an abuser. And somebody here was an enabler. This nurse was an abuser, or they were being abused and or they were enabling somebody else's abuse. Okay? Use of technology could be significant. We have abuser here. So, I don't know, somebody could be from the West, or they're into country, okay? Or like that kind of living, I don't know. What else? Yeah, this wife, this nurse is the wife here. Death by childbirth is coming through. Material loss is the, so there's something about a judge or a lawyer here, presiding over the situation, okay? whether it's happened past, present, or future. Okay. Somebody could have said that their wife died of childbirth, but I feel like there's record that this person got an abortion, and that's the secret. This is why this person's angry. This masculine energy. This is why they're angry, because there's a secret document that this wife of theirs, who maybe died of childbirth, actually aborted another child. Okay, so the crime of passion is actually what it is. Okay, it's a crime of passion. It's not wrong. It's not like you know, she died during childbirth, or like complications with the pregnancy or something like that. You know, what else? So this is what, yeah, somebody here is a caretaker. What else? Mother, something about a mother. Okay, poison. Position of authority. Somebody here is either in a position of authority or they're losing their power. This mother, this caretaker. What else? Something about a grandchild. Okay, so this mother could be the grandmother. What about fertility? Demeter. Clarify Demeter, please. Anything else? Orphaned. City fires. Something about this keeps coming over. Nurse. Something about a nursing building. Childhood abuse. Domestic social abuse. Somebody who could be an indigenous person. Okay, so you're one of the cousins who's a prophet and an indigenous person here to their bloodline or whatever. Like, you've inherited the skills and the gifts. Anything else? Yeah, definitely you're the other relative in this situation. Okay? As part of some kind of revolution. Alright, you could have been exiled from these people. What else? Yeah, you're a wise person. You've been abandoned. People could have said you were insane, you had hallucinations, or something like that. Okay. Gosh. Alright. I don't know. That's where I'm going to leave it at. Thanks, everybody.